Hello. Welcome to the next review on Foos Entertainment. This time we'll be talking about Phantasm 2. As you notice, this video looks a little bit different. This camera actually has video filters that allows it to look different in certain ways. I decided to do this to see what reaction is. Well, Phantasm 2. Now, the funny thing about this is what they did with this box set is they actually took the Scream Factory release and put it into the set, integrated it. Well, Phantasm 2 is different in a small way, because considering the fact that Michael Baldwin did not play Mike in the second movie, although he did play him in the first, third, fourth, and fifth films. This film also marks as the beginning of what is known as the Reg Man character. This is where Reggie, he didn't have a whole lot to do in the first film, kind of takes on the persona of the action hero of all these movies, which is something I like. Things like his 4-barrel shotgun and his 45, as well as all of his perks and jokes and stuff like that, one-liners. It all starts with this movie, which is Phantasm 2. Phantasm 2 takes place 7 years after the events of the first movie. So that means that Mike is grown up and then is a young man, not a 13-year-old child anymore. The film starts out with pretty much Mike getting released from the psychiatric hospital for all the therapy, of saying none of it was real, all that happened in the first movie never happened at all, it was all in your head. And he's having visions of events from the Tall Man that actually hadn't happened yet. So he tries to enlist the help of Reggie, who is 100% reluctant at first, until the Tall Man blows up his house, killing his entire family. And so they go on to a quest to track down the Tall Man and bring it into him. In doing so, they discover traps and towns that he has pretty much eradicated and enslaved. You get to see a whole lot more when it comes to his interdimensional gateways to his diabolical world, as well as more up close and personal with his little dwarf minions. And I might add, they are a lot scarier when you actually get close-ups of them, which they really get a whole lot of in the first film. Angus Scrimm, who plays the Tall Man, I think is at his prime in this particular movie. Like I said, this movie is just a whole lot funner than the first one. In a lot of ways, it's the fan favorite of the series. Is not my 100% favorite of the movie series. I actually prefer 3 and 5. I know people say a lot of bad things about Phantasm 5, but I was just surprised that film got made, and I'll get into that when I get to that particular film. Mike gets a girlfriend in this movie, I might add, who was just like him. We start to discover that Mike's not the only one that the Tall Man's obsessed with, and that he actually is quite a bit different. He's not like a normal person. He has special abilities, like he can talk to people without opening his mouth. He has the ability to have foresight and precognitive ability when it comes to the Tall Man and stuff. So, yeah, this really brings out a whole lot more on the mythology of the Phantasm movies. I would say that the gore factor in this one has been brought up quite a bit. Visual effects are really cool. Still, not CGI, because we were told actually, I don't think until Phantasm 4 they ever used CGI in these movies. I think the first 3 films are completely non-CGI. Let's go into overall quality of the movie. This one was presented in 185 by 1 widescreen. It has a DTS HD master audio track of 5.1. This one has more of a nostalgic look to it, because that's something that you kind of come across when it comes to Scream Factory. They don't try to make it look like a digital movie, they try to make it look like the original film as much as possible while making an HD movie, which is one of the things I love about Scream Factory. The film has a lot of warm and neutrals, but is very, very detailed and very sharp looking. Is it as good looking as the first film? Huh, no. Because a lot of love went into that, making that, transferred that movie, Phantasm Remastered. But this film definitely is one good looking movie. The audio. The audio quality. I would say this one is a pretty typical 5.1 DTS HD master audio track. There's not too much to say about it, but that's a good thing, because that means that all the speakers were working real properly. This one had more of a stereo type of sound to it, so it's not like Phantasm, where the film was originally perceived in mono sound. This one actually was originally in surround theaters, Dolby Surround Stereo technology. So that gets integrated pretty well into the DTS HD master audio track of 5.1 audio, which is what this film has. A lot of good use of all the speakers. Some parts of it you have a lot of things that kind of pop out in surrounds and kind of sneak up on you, which I kind of like. But it's still at a very mild, neutral level. It's not like overwhelming or anything. But this film is made in 1988, so don't expect something you would have in a movie recorded today with audio technology. But yeah, my only con that I would say about this movie is I really wish that Michael Baldwin would have played the character of Mike in every movie, but they didn't have him in this one. But yeah, this one is definitely a winner in the series. Well, that's pretty much all there is to say about Phantasm 2. Do you like Phantasm 2? Did you not like Phantasm 2? Do you like this video? Do you not like this video? Do you like the way this video was shot? Since I've shot this video a little bit different from all the previous reviews I've done. Or do you prefer the other way? Let me know below. What's your thoughts on the movie? Let me know below. As always, subscribe if you like this video if you like, share it with your friends if you like. Get the word out. Whatever you want to do. Well, that's pretty much all there is to say about Phantasm 2. I will see you next time for my review of Psycho 2. See ya. Bye.